Unnecessary organ noise. Organ. I chose classical, but I believe you'll find that this is Baroque. Yes, actually, I believe it is. Scary floating, running. Religious theme. Man, I am having a morning with this. I've been overall dissatisfied, I think, generally speaking, with the quality of music on this website. Epidemic Sound, which costs money. Because it's just so, all the music's just so mediocre. Any of this genre or era music just feels so, just lacking any sort of heart or emotion or feeling. It's difficult. It's difficult. What about this? Oh, there's a lens cap is on. Oh my god. Hello, Mr. Lens Cap. Professional. Am I on the cameras? No, the camera's pointing the wrong direction as usual. Come here. Oh, there you go. We're on red square. Okay. This is supposedly Indian music. Not getting that at all from that. Okay, maybe. Does this seem thematically appropriate? It does not. Let's go to electronic. Oh god. Alright, we'll just turn off the vocals. Mysterious and floating is everywhere, man. There's far too much ambient music here, too. That's clearly a vocal sample, right? I just clicked instrumental. Yeah, it doesn't accurately reflect my emotions. Why am I down like that? Wait. Alright. Oh god. Don't look behind the curtain. Don't look behind the curtain. No, not that one. This one. Alright, there we go. This doesn't really feel workers and resources either. I don't want to listen to fucking, the Soviet standard. That's the thing. And there's a lot of genres of music I'm not a fan of. We're going back here. No. That's not what we want to do. Small emotions. What is small emotions? Small drama. What? The word dreaming occurs in a lot of this music. It's weird. Deep house. Do we want to listen to deep house? I mean, I know we don't want to keep listening to this. Let's see. Alright, we'll give that a try. It's less abusive. We're in a map. So I played a little bit of this over the weekend. Not a whole ton, but enough that I've gotten a little bit clearer on some of the mechanics and stuff. It's a complicated game. It wears you down rather than exciting you to death. Alright. Do we want cities and roads? It feels more authentic. I think that there does appear to be an issue too with you can't put down churches. And the Soviets were nominally atheist. Sorry, I have a sneeze in my sneeze hole. Look, the picture frame's over me a little bit. You see that? I just can't find the right pixel. Anyways, the cities and roads seems a little more authentic is all. Though they're just kind of like weird things on the map. Yeah, well, let's have them. So what did I do this weekend with this game? I built a coal plant and stuff. I exported power at one point. I've constructed and successfully used water systems, sewer systems, and electricity systems. Those are all key, obviously. I read a couple forum posts and stuff about the game. You need bus stops everywhere, like every fucking where, because the simulants. What's a good word for a simulated communist? A simulist? No, it doesn't really do it, does it? Man, Lenin would not appreciate this. Simulating people. Wait, what? I don't really know anything about Vladimir Lenin. You know, we knew each other, but it's not like we were friends. Oh wow, here's a NATO border town of Kolata. Okay, so generally speaking, you want to be at the Soviet border for some reason. I don't really know why. Though things do seem cheaper that way. You only have $2 million dues, whereas you have 10 million ruble dues. Coal near the border would be nice. I suspect that this is actually NATO. It is. And is this side NATO as well? My bad. Is that NATO too? Yeah. So we have to be on one of these two sides. Bottom or left? Oh. Well, it does not really look like there is coal here that's accessible. Because that's off map. Oh, this weird cam. It's so weird. This hill has coal in it though. Oh, wow. This little point has coal, huh? This. What am I looking at? It's just that hill. It's just that hill. Right there? Yeah, which is just this hill. Man, I want to look north. Because I feel like that's a little bit more orientating. I meame, this isn't the worst ever, this coal source. What's the closest border? Is it this one? Svitkov, Kaminaria. None of these look like, and that's the allies up there. This is a large, right? It's Nador. This game crashed on me the other day too, like hard crash. It happened when I hit escape like 5 times in a row. That's about the only crash I've had. Intersham, Podhads. I need to rotate the camera a bit so I can look along this border. Okay, so this Rovendima is a large customs house. All right, and then is there anything near it? No, this coal right here is off the map. I won't be able to mine it. I really would prefer to mine some coal because I think that's like I'm gonna genuinely make money that way. I don't really think you can make money a lot of other ways. I'm not really sure because I haven't really gotten that far because the game is too hard and I'm an idiot. I think I might make a new map though because none of these are working. The only accessible coal is in the interior 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6 grid, and none of it's close enough to the border for my tastes. Though I guess it's the power that has to go to the border, doesn't it? Yes, it is. What about this right here? And when I go turn this around and face north, and then just go over here like this. Oh, where is it? It's under this woody bit here. It's right here. Let's look at that. The electricity button. No. The fossil fuels button. How very specific. See what's happened here? That was weird, wasn't it? Right here. So there is coal there. It's not great though, is it? Look at this. It's inferior coal. 38, 37, 34, 33, 35. I mean, that's not good enough. There was ooh, that's an interesting bit of lag, and it might be because of the dot grid, but I still don't approve. There's also coal in the water. Yeah, it's under the water. Okay, well, obviously we won't be using that. Let's go back to the main menu. No, the main menu. Quit the menu. Do you really want to quit to the menu? Yes, of course I really want to quit to the menu. That's why I clicked it. Everything else good? Yep. Always stay because holy shit is the night cycle annoying. It's bad enough. This is a difficult enough game. The last thing it needs is to be complicated by it being too dark to see. There's some dev somewhere being like, I know what I'll do. I'll cover the person's eyes with a sock. In order to best enjoy my game, you must cover your own eyes with a sock. A very dirty gym sock. Tie it around your head as tightly as possible, and then you'll get the authentic Soviet feel. Make sure it smells. Oh, okay. Sure. Old city houses or villages have their own personal heating system. What is funny, when you click on them, it says that there's no heat. Doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. Alright, bring up the mini-map here. Alright, let's look at the coal. Okay, there's some obvious border coal. I'm looking at border coal. Alright, is this the Soviet down here? Or is this NATO? It's Soviet. It's a tiny Soviet one, though. It doesn't have a power line or anything like that, so you can't really use that. What do we got here over in Dzartsevichi? Dzartsevichi. Yeah. Alright, is there any coal here? No. There's no coal. I want to look north anyways. It's very weird. I wish that the camera would default there. Is there a home? Like a revert camera? No. Alright, so here. This mountain has coal in it. Holy fuck, it's huge too. Does it have good coal in it? Hello?
Nice try.
Nice. There's... What? Well, your wrist was leaking. Ma'am?
Is this water?
Are you sure it's not your hydraulic fluid? My wife's a robot. I love you! Robot bride. Oh, chai tea. Spicy. Alright. So like, what about here, right? I'm not getting the percentage dialogue because it's 47 down there, so maybe it's better in there? As far as connecting this to the outside world eventually, though, let's see. We're on this big round hill. Yeah, there's Savachi. And there's Balru. Okay. Alright. Well, we're gonna try over here, I guess. I mean, the worst that could happen is I could succeed. Alright, so... Where's the road gonna go from here to get to Dakota? There's like this narrow isthmus. I don't even know. Yes. One of these maybe will be a good sewer pond. I don't really know how to do that. I've made sewage treatment go into water, but it hasn't necessarily been safe for anyone. You know. Yeah. I want to put this in such a way that one day you might be able to use a conveyor with it, but Alright, left mouse button. It's 1,000. It's 1,500. It's 2,000 rubles for 65%. Fucking son of a bitch. Alright, that seems lower than it should be, but we're just gonna accept it and move on. Man. I saw somebody in a thread be like, hey, what about Snap to Grid? And someone I believe who is a developer, well, I don't know, because this game doesn't seem to have much obvious developer presence in English. Was like, oh, you don't want Snap to Grid, you want this. And I'm like, no. Snap to Grid is the term used for a city builder to make a tile, to make an item like a road adhere to these lines. That's not really up for debate. You can't change the name of it either. It's definitely called Snap to Grid. I didn't make the rules. Alright, so, the most important thing I learned about this game over the weekend, right, is that people will only walk 350 meters, which is not far. There's this other button over here. Where is it? Is it? No. There's somewhere there's a measuring tool. Where is it? High bottom tab, terrain tools, demolish. How many? Yeah. I found it the other day, and I was measuring. I was all measuring and unmeasuring, and it's exciting. Is it in there? Yes, here it is. Alright, so what's 350 meters? It's, distance. That's 200. So, it's about that. That's 350 meters. So that looks like it's about 35 squares. Right? So it's about 10 meters per square. Does that sound right? Yep. Yeah, about 10 meters per square. Right. So that's how far a simulant or whatever will walk. Another thing I found out in this game is that there's no identity to any simulated person. So there's no each person is new each day. Like City Skylines is the same way, and it's actually one of the kind of the biggest problems with that game's simulation is that people just go to work wherever, and it doesn't really make necessarily any real sense. There's a fine pinpoint control here if you press the control button and use the mouse wheel. And you get slightly straighter stuff. But you know what I would just like? Snap to Grid. Because that's like a normal feature of like every piece of software ever fucking made in every city builder ever. It's not everyone, but most of them. And not all of them, right? And some of them you have to like use the shift key or the alt key or the control key. And not this one though. Come on. Too steep of a descent. Well, you're the one who made the road do that, you stupid program. Apparently a bus stop, first of all, needs to be... Oh, I had it for a second there. Apparently a bus stop needs to be this huge road interrupting thing. In reality, they just put these little bus shelters on the side of every sidewalk everywhere, right? Well, when they want it. It's spicy. Alright, so we've made a road for no real reason, and we put a coal mine at the end of it and a bus stop in the middle. Well, I don't know. I didn't really plan anything yet. I'm working on the planning. That's what this game's about. Planning for no reason. That gonna work? Too steep. Too steep of a descent, I see. What about an ancestry? No, it's still too steep. If I don't go in a straight line, but I want to go in a straight line, you son of a bitch. Let's go one down. Oh, straight line. I want my roads to intercept each other at 90 fucking degrees. Like, that's just basic shit, man. It's the 21st, it's the 20th century in game. That's all I'm asking. You see, the problem with this, right, is that it's not fucking centered on the tile. And, like, I worked hard to put this road vaguely centered on... Oh, my God, it's so sloppy. It's so sloppy. Not snap to the fucking tile, you fucking... Snap. Alright. You know... Like, I'm sure the Soviets didn't make hodgepodge willy-nilly cities. Just saying. Because it just doesn't seem like a willy-nilly hodgepodge culture, does it? I don't really know. I'm just saying. Just saying. Alright, just saying. This coal mine's almost built. Oh, we need to... The next thing you need to build is a coal refinery. Something like that. A coal ore processing plant. This will work. The driveways thing is so weird, right? Like, it's real strange that I have to have a driveway for every building. That's very weird. Need flat terrain. No shit. Oh? Not flat anymore. Okay, how come it will let me flatten sometimes and not others? See, it'll flatten this. We'll do that. Oh, look at all the work it's doing. $5,000 of flattening. I did not ask for that much flat. That seems like an excessively flat area. And I'm vaguely trying to stay to the grid. Oh, I say vaguely. I mean, I'm trying. I'm just not sure it's actually possible. Right, so what does the 350 meter thing mean for like towns and cities? I don't really know yet, because I've yet to actually it'll never be able to build that there because of where that is. It'll never be able to build that there. After it, maybe. I find it easier to put bus stops down by drawing the road and then deleting the intermediate road and then putting the bus stop down. I don't know. I mean, they're absolutely necessary because you're either that or you have to build a whole bunch of like mini towns with services everywhere, and that doesn't seem like it's cost effective. But having never actually played this game long enough to hit any sort of actual real budget complaint, I'm not sure. Damn. Alright, there's 2 whole bus stops already. What do you know? Alright. I like roads. This is a bit slantier than I'd like. And that's not a slur. We're gonna take this road all the way down here. Roughly on what we think is in line, more or less. Okay. Should we build across from this entrance like this? I mean, what's the point of a block this narrow? I don't know. You can fit some things in there, not others. We'll do it. How far is that? That's a 5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's about it right there. So you can't pick the middle of this though. It's very annoying. Oh god, I right-clicked while building the road and it didn't not build it. It just fucking built it anyways. Awesome. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. It'll build in the center of this lane apparently though. Oh, it's so weird. Why is that like that? Let me let it get built real quick and see if he'll let me build it fucking straight. Probably not. it is interesting how it builds, right? I know if you have I'm not using the road tool anymore. Straight line, look at it. It's just deviating like, I don't know. Just a, what is this? What is this? This is like, why are there so many angles being drawn? I don't want any of that. I want a fucking straight line. It's annoying, right? Why can't I have a straight line? Why can road not be straight? Alright, we're just gonna do that. And cry about it some other time. So this bus stop's in the fucking way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so like our natural road would be there. So road 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Go down here. Oh my god. Hours of road placement. Road placement fun. 2, 3, 4, 5. Road. Just go this way with it here. Right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we didn't go far enough. The road tool has some similarities to the Tropical 6 road tool, except it's much worse. Tropical 6 road tool is already real bad. Real bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I feel like, you know, somewhere there's like a dev being like, yeah, well, roads aren't in straight lines or something like that. I don't know. And you're wrong. Look at any American city west of the Ohio River. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But also look at any road in like Poland or the Czech Republic that was built by the Soviets or by the people who were associated with the Soviets, I suppose. They built square shit sometimes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's about here. It's not gonna be perfect anyways, and that's the worst part. Oh my god. What is it doing there? Why doesn't it want to make a 90-degree intersection? It just hates me. It's like, no, I don't like you. No. Fuck you. All right, how long did I make this? Oh, let's get out the tape measure, right? It's here, right? Yeah. No, yes. I made it approximately 150 meters or so. Oh, you're supposed to be able to leave these in place. Look what it's doing. Why is it doing this? Alright. So left click, right? To measure it? Like to select this one. It goes away. Alrighty then. That's useful. That's one of those like really straightforward, like, how is this tool supposed to function? This is an interesting game. If you go look at what the dev has said about this game, it's not early access. It's listed as early access, but the dev considers it a working whatever, and as long as there's people buying it on early interest, they're going to keep early access. Or they're going to keep developing it. But it's not actually an early access game because they're not saying, oh well, we're gonna wrap it up when interest is low or something like that, or we're gonna release it when we've reached this feature complete stage. They're saying, no, it's ready. You can go play it right now. Go pay for it as well. But when there's no more interest in it, we're not gonna work on it anymore. We're just gonna call it done. That's not early access. We're just neither good nor bad. It's just a statement of fact. Having experienced plenty of long early access games and having negative experiences generally speaking with them, I don't know. I mean, so far, the little things about this game that annoy me appear to be design choices, not core flaws. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 14 or 13. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So about this interior is the line, I think. Oh my god, look at it. Why isn't it fucking straight? Look at this. Why are you like this? I can go this far and say roughly on line. I kind of forced it to work there, though. I think this no straight lines thing is like some sort of like weird notion of, I don't know. It feels like an ideological choice rather than a design choice, right? It's like someone being like, no. Unless it's unintentional, which makes it even weirder. I think it might be unintentional for what it's worth, but look at that. Why? Why is it like that? Let's let it build, and then we'll try it again. I've played every city builder ever, and I played some of them well, some of them not so well. All right, we'll go another block set, all right, and I think that'll be, too big, and then we'll backfill some bus stops, and then we'll see what happens. Let's go like this far, yeah, and then these other roads have to go down there too. I think that putting down buildings in this game is okay. Like, so the pure like ploppables are nice. Did the Soviets really never have zoning? Because that's something that's a little weird about the game, right? Like, modern city builders are generally built on this conceit that people or companies or whatever build houses, and that governments don't put buildings down. But obviously the like kind of centralized economies of the Eastern Bloc would be not the same. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so about here-ish. Oh! It's vaguely straight on that line. Almost, sort of. It's not actually that it's getting straight, it's that I care less. No, I think the land is getting slightly flatter. I beg your pardon? Your land is flat. Alright, we should finish off the block to the water. And then put a road in front of this, right? And then subdivide it as we planned. So the problem is you can't end-to-end join roads, right? Like, in most games, I would be able to put the cursor here and draw a 90, and I can't. And like I said, I think that's a design choice rather than or an ideological choice rather than a design choice. It's not like we don't want you to do this. It's people don't do this. Does that make sense? Anyways, this game is obviously built to appeal to the city builder crowd, and I don't know. I'm about an OG city builder crowd as you can get. Oh, I started my second batch of prison hooch. I got some apple prison hooch brewing from a couple weeks ago, and I started a second batch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about here-ish. I haven't tried the other one yet because I'm trying a very specific set of experiments. In the first one, I'm waiting, I guess, a little bit. I wanna try it now, like right this second. It shouldn't be ready yet. So obviously I'll put bus stops in here. Obviously. That's the wrong cup. Oh, I got this fucking measurement just sitting up there. Obviously. I really like to build a flat road right here, you know? As it is, I'll probably build the sewage treatment exit down there. Though, I might have to break up a block as well. Yeah, let's expect that. The thing is I won't be able to do, right, is I won't be able to fit this building in here without destroying one of these blocks, which is fine. It's fine. This, you know, so we'll probably get rid of, say, let's say this block. Like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it would be like right here. I mean, they're basically all on the line. That's the problem. There should be a road that goes like right down this lake tile. But you can't really fucking do that in this game because you can't really join roads at 90 degrees unless, I don't know, you pray to Jesus first? It's weird, right? We're gonna try this butt end road. Butt end. Let's see if that makes it any better. We'll extend it past the edge, right? Because I'm pretty sure this is how the tool behaves. It's weird to have to sit here and try to fight the tool like this. I say that's weird, but the reality is that it's quite common to have to fight tools in city builders because of lack of good planning or whatever from the dev. I'm not saying that is the case in this one. Because I think, you know, I've only played this like a dozen hours. It's probably a bit too soon to make negative statements about it, but it's got, you know, I don't exist that way anyways. I'm a critical person. I will talk shit about your stuff. Get over it. So we're gonna put the sewage outtake here-ish. That might just be enough. It's pretty expensive to expand land like that, but from what I can tell, the sewage discharge needs like this weird kind of like 4 or 5 square flat area. It's quite unpredictable. Like, why doesn't that work? And if you zoom in real far, the icon won't be in the way, and you can see which dot is not dotted. Oh, red dots say no. Blue dots say yes. Oh, yes. Yes, alright, so that needs to be half water, half land. So it's a little finicky. What's not clear to me is how many pipes I need and where. I really don't know. Pumps in particular. The sewage really seems like it's all about slope, right? It doesn't seem like you pump sewage. Excuse me. But there are these things that lift sewage, right? That lift it up. It says a sewage switch, but you can see it's a -5 meters, -10 meters, -15. And I assume that means like underground, right? You can put these switches so they'll be sloped, so they'll drop. It's quite strange. I've connected everything before, and it's weird where you need things connected and where you don't. Here, I'll show you. Here, the sewage treatment's small, right? So you can see on the right side here, there's two intakes, and on the left side there's 2 outtakes. This needs a driveway. I think we really want it this way. Can it fit this way ever anywhere? You see this weird little bit in the front left? You see this? Look at the footprint of this building. It's not square. There's a set of dots in the front of the building that extend beyond the actual perimeter of the building. And as you can see, it's just too big to fit in there in that orientation. I'd have to take out another block. No big deal. NBD. So I don't know how much exit I'm gonna need. That's something I haven't been able to really know. Oh, do you mean can't build? You just told me to build it there. It's yellow. Accept it. Oh, do you see that? It just built over the road. What's gonna happen here? Is this road gonna be covered with... Well, it's... Okay, I better stop it. How much money am I gonna lose when I cancel this build? I don't care. I don't care. Look at what it's done to my fucking road. What the fuck? Well, awesome. Awesome. It totally fucked my terrain. Cool. Cool, I really appreciate that. I didn't spend like 10 minutes putting that road down or anything. Like trying to get it perfectly straight along the coast and everything. I didn't... Oh, it won't build there now because it's too steep. You were fine before, you overly steep whore. Yeah. Oh, it looks real good now. All right, so we're gonna try to move it because it fucked with all my shit. All right. Damn. All right. Well, I guess it's undone. All right, so you need these sewage tanks. These are like the endpoints for neighborhoods, right? So like this will have a radius attached to it, and like all the buildings in the radius will send their sewage to it. So you do medium and large infrastructure in this game, but you don't do small infrastructure. So you don't individually pipe up houses. There's like some sort of virtual simulation of that. It's weird. So I don't... You look at this, this is like the max flow. Why would you ever put down the shitty pipe? Another thing is that this doesn't automatically jump to underground when you switch to underground items. And that's pretty standard in a game like this. We want to go between these two spots. The game doesn't understand how to do that. Alright, so hopefully we'll be able to do this. Yeah, that works fine. I mean, it looks like shit, but it's below ground. So who fucking cares, right? It's gone. There's a mole. I think we have moles. All right. You can see there'll be sewage there, and there's these little caps, these little clean outs, so you can crawl in the sewage and clean it out. Nice, huh? It's totally, you know, in a weird spot and everything. I think if you build this in the road, it pops up like in the road, like at surface level. But so this is the sewage treatment. Who wants to live here? Just get used to it. So you get used to the smell. You do. So like if I were to jam this in there, obviously it wouldn't work. There's infrastructure there. I want something smaller that would theoretically fit because I want to see if it's gonna sit on top. Yeah, it would sit on top of the sewage cap. It's fine. Those are build overable. Yeah, you have city sewer access in your basement. Not weird or anything. What are you starting a clan of amphibians that do some sort of combat? All right. Combat amphibians. Yeah. Adolescent combat amphibians. That's my favorite show. That does sound like the Soviet version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, doesn't it? Adolescent combat amphibians. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Adolescent combat amphibians. Adolescent birth defect teenage amphibians? No. Adolescent blessed with the spirit of the people amphibians. I don't know. I don't really have it there, but there's gonna be like the Soviet version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Has to have a joke about collective ownership in it, right? But it also has to, like, you know, not necessarily endorse mutants. Do the Soviets have a problem with mutants? Probably not. The Soviets were probably pretty straightforward. So by my reckoning, that's about 350 between bus stops. Let's find out. Oh, that was really weird, right? I clicked over here. I clicked over here with the measurement tool, and it jumped over there because I clicked over there last time. Super strange, right? Alright, delete it. Each discrete press of the tool for measurement should start a new origin point. So this is it's much longer than I thought it is. It's 426 between. That is unfortunately long. So they won't walk between these stops, but they should walk from, like, say here to there. So, like, if we mirror these stops on each street, or every other street, or every third street, every fourth street might work. Positively. Again, what's this distance? This is fine. We could go double this distance in the other direction. Okay. So we could go with 4 more grid points this way. And but we have to do all this central planning because you have to have these bus stops in there. If you don't have these bus stops in there, your fucking civilization will not work. It's not car centric like America. It's Soviet centric. Our cars. All right. Well, we should keep building roads. I mean, this is what's supposed to be fun in video games, right? Just having the funds. You kids like the funds? We're gonna build this like 500 meters this way. That looks about right. We're gonna build all the other ones that distance too. Well, 500 meters this way. That's somehow 591. Let's not discuss it. We won't discuss it. Look how off this is. Oh my god, what do I do? Move on with my life. I'm trying to make everything in a straight line, but Jesus won't let me. God damn it. Soviet Jesus. What is Soviet Jesus anyways? I mean, Marxism is supposed to be atheist, but, you know, obviously the Soviets weren't Marxist. If that's a distinction lost on you, I don't really know how to have this conversation. Just suffice it to say the Soviets aren't Marxists. They would happily say that as well. Some people describe Lenin as a Marxist and Stalin as not a Marxist. One thing's for sure, Stalin was also not a true believer in communism. That's quite obvious, right? Nothing particularly communistic about the Soviet Union under Stalin. Don't even really resemble it. You want to know the most Marxist place on earth? North Dakota. It's true. It's true. State-owned grain mills, right? So, like, in North Dakota, there's a state flour mill. You can't... They have a state bank, right? They have a rule basically that says no corporation can own farmland in North Dakota, but that's because like family-owned corporations do work. You know, there's a grain elevator, a grain mill, a bank, an industrial commission. You know, there's numerous socialist instruments in North Dakota that if you told North Dakotans they were in the most socialist state in the Union, they would freak out too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because they're all fucking rednecks. Every single one of them. Don't let them fool you either. Even the intellectuals are fucking rednecks, because it's all acculturation. People are tuned by the culture around them, right? So if their opinions start like really obtuse, like say my own, but you know, there's people in the room who are like, oh well, that, but a moderated form. That happens to people all the time. Look at this fucking road. It just hates me. It just hates me. I don't know why the road hates me. Why the workers and the resources dislike me. It's just gotta be a little tilted. Can't possibly be online or anything, you know. Oh my fucking god, why are you like this? What is this? Is this the well-known socialist candy cane shape? Ah, yes. Christmas belongs to us. Santa was a socialist. What? Saint Nicholas is a socialist fairy tale. I can't fix this. It's driving me fucking crazy. I'm easily put into a rage by video games, admittedly, but this is like, you know, the inability for me to build straight roads in this game. Why? Why is it like that? There's a slope here. I don't fucking care that there's a slope here. Draw a fucking straight line. Fucking fascists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything I don't like is fascist, by the way. It's like, it's just fighting me at all times. And it's not like it wants to adhere to another set of lines either. It just doesn't want to be on the line. What is this? What is this? Why? Why? Fuck me. Get in your fucking line hole. Alright. That's 2. I mean, these aren't really working, but I'm a little past the anger? No, that's a lie. It's still here. It's still here. That's 2, right? Yeah. This is needless expense, but I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to have fun here, people. I mean, people. If that's what you are. Wake up, sheeple. Oh, man. Went to the grocery store yesterday. Took forever. Grocery prices are way up. Though eggs have come down. Just my chief economic indicator is the cost of a dozen eggs. The worst, like, really nasty factory ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I prefer it if my chickens have never seen daylight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that the only satisfaction they have ever achieved is killing the chicken in the cage next to them. Oh my god. The shit that comes out of my mouth. I don't understand the fucking logic of the game engine that wants me to build this road like this. I don't get it. Okay, those are the 8 blocks I was talking about, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, fuck me. Letting those roads get built. I'm gonna take a brief break. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.